Yeah, I'm so Brooklyn. These other niggas play with the crown, so I took it. Yeah, I'm so Brooklyn. 6ix9ine never came from the style, he from Bushwick. Yeah,
Hello, welcome to the I Feel Like Rhyming show. I am your host, Kevin KMAC McCarthy, and we are back to dive into hip-hop's hottest news of the day. Let's get right down to it. Yesterday I talked about Treyway and their demise and their leader Shotty being sentenced to 15 years in prison for crimes. He didn't get racketeering, all these other things, but he copped out to the crimes of unlawful possession of a gun. You know how bad that is in New York. He got out and shot at people he thought were following him, some Casanova affiliates I think it was or something. You know, and obviously the stupid robbery where he robbed a scum gang backpack. These things, can't do them in New York City. They're not too keen on it. He got 15 years. So now it's just, I imagine it's something like this. This is my Shotty impression. Hey yo, it's Treyway. 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 Still, it's Treyway. NC. Alright, so that's pretty good right there. I'm just saying, you know, in the beginning, he's probably going to be pumped up. He's like, yeah, I got 15 years for doing gang shit, and then he's going to get a lot of, you know, honey buns and whatever, soups he's going to be taken care of. He's the leader of the Bloods in there, and things are good. But then as time goes on, man, the first year or two is going to be good. Then 5 years comes, you're getting a little tired, getting a little gray in your hair, a little gray in the beard. And, you know, it gets sadder and sadder and more depressing as time wears on, you know, unless he's got a lot of, you know, friends and homies in there. I'm not going to get into that, but, you know, unless he's got a lot of friends that are going to help him the whole time, 15 years, he's already gained some weight, getting a little fatter, it's going to be Trey weight. You know, he might add on, he might be Trey 100 pounds when he gets out. I'm sorry, I love puns, but I mean, you know, it's gonna be it's gonna be a tough 15 years. Just imagine going to jail for a decade. You know, like I said in the last one, you start out and the phones are Nokia phones. They're playing Snake, and then you come out and people are doing TikTok and amplifying their voice and stupid Snapchats, filters, and making them look old, and technology's great. Imagine that. Imagine going a decade, 10 years, from the 80s into the 90s. I don't know why I just chose that decade, but whatever. You go from the 80s to the 90s, and then you still have 5 more years. Oh, that's crazy. So he's not going to be so bold, and we don't bend, we don't fold, and all that. You know, I made that corny joke in my last video because it's true. You know, hopefully he doesn't bend or fold in prison. You know, if he, you know, if all goes well, he won't bend or fold. But, you know, I think Treyway's gonna take a hit from this one. But the point of the matter is, I've been thinking about it a lot. Is it all worth it? Is it all worth it? Everyone's saying no. You know, at first I was making the joke, yeah, it's all worth it. You see how they were living? That looked fun as hell for a year. So what is a year of fun? You know, whatever he gets out in 13 years, good trade, right? No, I'm being stupid. No, it's never worth trading 13 to 15 years or more of your life, or even a year of being filthy rich, having sex with whoever you want, partying wherever you want, meeting whoever you want. That's 1 year of that for 15 years of your life in jail, worrying about being, you know, not having sex with beautiful women, but having sex with a guy who thinks he's the most beautiful woman in jail. It's a totally different. I don't think the trade-off is real after thinking about it. And my other question that I wanted to bring up, I've been thinking about this all night after this. Like, TEKASHI just snitched. He sent everyone to jail for 15 years. He's coming out. you know. And TEKASHI, like when he was on this run, it's not like he was just talking shit. He wasn't Kid Boo. He wasn't just doing weird shit, talking about clones or whatever, without putting out good music. He was putting out good music, hit after hit after hit. He put out tons of them. He did do that. That's why he could talk the shit he talked. Cause he had the whole 7 for 7, 8 for 8 thing was weird because you just got on the charts. Is that really, you know, that's like getting 7 or 8 participation trophies in a row and saying, you know, you're on fire because you participated 7, 8 times in a row. It's like, yeah, okay, maybe you're a good participator because you're on the list, but you're not first, you're last, baby. If he's not number 1 7 in a row on the billboards, I mean, was that it? I don't think so. So unless you're first, I don't want to hear about your 7 in a row. You know, I live by Ricky Bobby rules. You're not first, you're last. So I don't go with that whole participation trophy thing. You only get a trophy for first place. Second place, just the first loser. But I mean, I liked his attitude, but just picture it is all I'm saying. He gets out, got the same attitude, right? Is he making up excuses why he snitched? This is how I envision it. He's making up excuses why he snitched. What would you do? You know, the dude's fucked my girl. He's definitely gonna be going with it. They fucked my girl. They stole money from me. That's why he set that up on the Breakfast Club. And it's gonna be like, they stole millions. They fucked my girl. This, and I'm supposed to lie for them and not snitch. I can just almost picture the Breakfast Club interview. It's so vivid right now. Like, people, you know, are gonna forgive this guy, I feel like, really soon. Everyone's all talking crazy now, like, yeah, fuck him, snitching, blah, blah, blah. You know, even Trippie Redd sending out the call for rat. Trippie Redd might hold his ground, I respect that, but a lot of people, I can see some of these artists, hopefully not you, A-Boogie, but I can see some artists folding, doing features. He's gonna be hot when he comes out. He's gonna be, media's gonna be everywhere. You know, unless the shooters that he's supposed to be in the witness protection for are on him. I don't know, it's just crazy to me. It just seems like he's gonna be making, he might go to Europe, he might start making hits again. What if he starts making hits again? Are you guys, I feel like everyone's gonna be like, yeah, fuck him, he's a snitch, fuck that dude, fuck that snitch, blah, all talking all tough. And then, you know, you get home in person and you're like looking around, you know, putting on a lower, and then you're playing that song, you're like, yeah, this shit slaps, it's banging, you know, because sometimes I hated those songs, I hated them, I didn't want to listen to them, but they were good, they slapped, they banged, whatever you want to call it, they were good, they got you pumped up, you want to drink or fight somebody or do something aggressive, you just wanted to be aggressive in general. So his songs pump you up, and you get it. You want to hate him because he's got rainbow hair and he's cocky, and you hate his attitude. You just want to hate him. Who wouldn't hate a rainbow hair dude coming around saying he's better than you? Who isn't gonna hate him? But you know, then in the end, he makes these good songs, good music that you want to just bump in your car, and smoke some blunts or whatever. It sucks. It sucks. You know, that he's high energy. You know, if he didn't back it up and make good music, it'd be so easy to forget about him. But I just know there's going to be a million dudes that are like, fuck that snitch, and then go home and play a song because he's going to end up making some good tracks. And you got to all face that. Will I listen to him? It's easy now, but you know, what if you're a hot girl you're trying to bang, listen to him? Because girls will forgive him quicker, I feel like. What if, you know, your girls listen to him? Will you say shut it off? I mean, there's so many things to ask yourself. You gotta be prepared for it. He's coming soon, you know, and I think, like I've said, like Sarah said, I think he's gonna be making tracks over in Europe at first, so we're gonna hear him over here. So who's gonna be playing him? You don't wanna be the first one playing him. I'm just worried. I mean, everyone, it might expose a lot of people, like who's really real and who's not in the industry. Especially whoever does that first feature. You think it'll be Nicki Minaj and Kanye? Because they don't care. I don't know if they care. Nicki maybe cares about street code and not snitching, but Kanye, you think he even cares? He might not even know. Kanye, I feel like, is in such another world. He might not even know TEKASHI went to jail. He might not even know he snitched, so he might just, you know, get a call from him and think, it's just been a week and TEKASHI just hasn't called him in a week. And Kanye might do a song with him. So, I don't know. I'm very interested to see how the whole industry, how the whole world is going to react to him. He's got his fans. They've definitely died down. He had aggressive, hardcore fans. They're dying down, but how will they ride for him? How will the rap industry react? It's easy to see it now. You call him a snitch, no problem. He's not around, but when he's around, how will people truly act? I'm interested to know. If you want to talk about it in the comments, I'd love to talk about it. And, do you think it was worth it? Would you, go crazy if I came up to you as Aladdin's genie right now and said, for 1 year, you get to have sex with pretty much any woman you want, any beautiful woman, you get to have sex with pretty much 95% of them. Maybe 1 or 2 might turn you down, but you get to have sex with anyone. You get tons of money, all the money you want, basically, all the money you can spend, spend on jewelry, whatever. You get a great year of life. 1 year, let's say. 1 year of being a rich, famous, snobby celebrity. You get it all. You get the fame, the money, a little bit of power, respect. I don't know on that, but you get everything most people want. Money and fame for 1 year, but you gotta trade. Well, TEKASHI didn't trade, but say in Shotties, let's go Shotties, you gotta trade 10 to 15 years in prison. Would you do it? Some people would. I would debate it just because I know, certain prison, depends what state and prison I'm going to. If I'm going to prison back in Connecticut or North Carolina where I've been, it might not be all bad. You get to lay down and watch TV for 10 years. You don't got to worry about too much. You're hanging out at a frat house for 10 years. It's not the end of the world, but you go to California State Prison and you got to put in work for your race and join different gangs, and it's a whole different thing. So for me, it depends what state I'm in that I'm spending the jail time in. But that's a lot of people be tough to say, no, I would never give away 10 years of my life or something, but just think about how long a year is, rich and famous, and how much you could do, say if you knew you were going to get arrested after the year and you really wanted to live life to the fullest, and, well, then you'd have to make the thing that you couldn't overdose, because I feel like a lot of people just wouldn't make it to the end of that year if you knew you were leaving, so it's a tough thing. Is it worth it? Is it not? I mean, it took over my thoughts for the last night. So I wanted to do another video. I'm doing daily videos, just, like I said, tons of content. So I'll run out of news topics to talk about. So I guess I'm doubling up on this topic because I just had to talk about it more today while I'm editing this video. I gotta get in at least 20 minutes a day, or else you guys might get worried, you might, start scratching. I know how bad withdrawal is. I don't want to put you guys through it. I'm going to do videos daily from now on. No more slacking off. No more worrying about regular jobs and money and, being paid for being funny or making videos. That's all child's play. I'm just going to do this for free and for fun just because I enjoy it. But truly, that is, I was starting to get more angry and madder and sadder, and I realized it was because I wasn't making videos every day. And that's what we in the NA community call road to relapse. I don't know if we really call it that, but I haven't been going to meetings as much as I should, but we should call it something like that. Anyways, if we don't, should be along those lines. We can bring it to a vote. But I was on my highway to heroin. I was on a bad relapse thing. I don't care if 5 people watch these videos. It helps me spiritually and mood-wise and everything, because you can put in your mind, like the placebo effect, I can put it in my mind that millions of people are watching this, and it makes you feel pretty good about yourself. So, even if only 10 people are watching it and 8 of them are saying you're a piece of shit in the comments, you can still just pretend it's, it's imaginary. It's like, isn't that how Peter Pan lived forever or something? I don't know. That was my favorite movie as a child. Connection? Maybe? I think so. Who knows? Gotta connect to that childhood thing. Shout out to, I don't know if I said how Kevin Hart got in that car accident, smashed his car to bits and pieces. If you haven't seen the picture, it's very scary. His car is like literally flattened at the top. Like picture a car and just pretty much slicing off the top. That's what Kevin Hart did by falling down this embankment in the Hollywood Hills. I think it was basically, he's walking again, he's in excruciating pain, he was in ICU, intensive care, and it was a serious thing. His friend was even more hurt. They get in a bad accident, man, rolling down an embankment. Kevin Hart is very lucky to be alive. I know I commented on him and the Lil Nas X thing, but I don't know if I commented on the car accident, so shouts out to Kevin Hart. Thank God you're all right and okay. That always worries me the most, is when I get caught in texting while driving or something. That's so dangerous, and I do it sometimes and I'm guilty of it and I have to stop. It's a scary thing. Your life could change in just a flash of a second. So, I mean, I guess I gotta tell myself to not text and drive before I tell you to not text and drive, but this is scary. Kevin Hart could have been really bad, could have been killed, and he's alright now. He's walking again. He's in pain, but if you see the car, see how serious this is. His car was smashed into 2 pieces. It looked scary. So, and now seeing the hills and embankments in the Hollywood Hills and Laurel Canyon and all that shit is no joke. You make one wrong turn around here, your car's rolling for a very long time. It's gonna look like fucking The Price is Right, that little skee ball canyon guy where he just bounces down. Plinko, yeah, Plinko. It's not gonna be that fun and jovial. Alright, so next up we got, let's just touch on none of these. We don't got much news coming that I'm that excited about. We got Post Malone being credited by fans for the discovery of Ozzy. I don't know, Post Malone I think I'm happy. Like, Post Malone doesn't make bad music. He makes good music. It's alright. I like it. I'm an emo rap. I like that kind of music. I'm not mad at his music. But I think finally he's being seen and accepted that he's not like a rapper. Like, he's a pop artist now. And I think that's pretty accepted that you categorize him as a pop artist, not a rap artist. So I think that's starting to finally be universally accepted, even by his fans. Because his fans are just, he's the type of guy like a Blink-182 I used to love. His fans keep getting younger and younger because they're, for some reason, just really young girls and guys, and it'll just always be that way. And, I mean, I guess good for him breaking the mold of that a pop star has to be attractive in any way. I guess good for him on that one. If you gotta break the mold, you gotta stand up for someone, stand up for ugly people. Like, how did he get past? No publicist, no assistant, no one was like, why are you dressing like you're just got expelled from high school and are going to a charter school or something, what? In the beginning he was wearing like sweatpants and that, like, why? It's not gonna kill you if you took 10 minutes to get ready for the day in the morning. It's really not gonna injure you if you use a comb. I promise you're not gonna break out into hives or, no one's gonna curse your family if you use shampoo. It's just, I don't know. But now he's all, the 180 switch when people get money like that is crazy. You've seen it with Young Thug, if you've ever seen young pictures of him. or old pictures of him, and now you see him how they changed. Travis Scott is very similar. I mean, these dudes go from straight having nothing to having everything, and it's a crazy. That's gonna affect someone. I don't care who it says money don't change me. It will if you're in the right situation. If someone gave me $2 million right now from being broke, I guarantee it might change me quite a bit. And I guarantee, I'm gonna be honest right now, money is gonna change me. Just because, I'm in recovery. I've been doubted, counted out by so many people in my stupid little small town or surrounding areas. Once they have one viewpoint of you, once they have their opinion of you in a small town, they keep that opinion, and really nothing you can do will change that. I don't care if you get the Nobel Peace Prize, you save a kitten out of a tree every single morning in the town square, or right afterwards you help an old lady cross the street and then buy her a senior citizen coffee at McDonald's. I don't care, you do that whole combo every day. You're in a small town, you are a drug addict, you'll always be a drug addict. That's just how everyone's gonna categorize you. That's what you are for life. That's why I wanted to move out. Amongst many other things, there's no opportunities unless you want to be even higher up as a plumber, electrician, or landscaper, arborist, constructor. Unless you want to do something, you want to build something, do something like that, then yes, go to a small town in Connecticut. But if you want to do anything that involves creativity or art or, I don't know, just regular society. I'm not dissing the town, I'm just saying, when you're in a small town, I just feel like you only care about it's like you're in a bubble. If you remember, Biodome might be too old. What's the one they filmed in Wilmington? What's the one they filmed in Wilmington, Sutton Dome, where the society was in a dome and everything, they couldn't leave or something. You in a dome. It's a Fox show, it got canceled. Something Dome. It was filmed in Wilmington, North Carolina. I was an extra in it. It's bothering me. But, that's what a small town I feel like is. They just care about their own people, and gossip is so big, who got divorced, who did this, who did that. They care about what's going on with people so much, and they want to know everyone's business and everything, and you get so involved in that, you almost don't care as much about your own life. You just care about gossiping about other people's lives. It's like social media, as a nation, but it's really compact. Like a small town with not many people is like social media, because you can't do too much without the town knowing about it or someone telling someone. It's like you do something and tell your friend, that's like comments on a picture. He's going to tell someone that's commenting. You do something wrong, that's like a status update. Small town is, some people love it or built for it, stay there the rest of their lives. I just wasn't. I needed, I'd like a lot. I like a lot of opportunity, things going on, meeting new people, being social, meeting people I wouldn't normally meet. I like that, and, I have no friends. No, I just kind of, you fall, I guess I was too connected to my high school friends. I thought we would be best friends forever, and everything would be the same after high school. It changes. Everyone who's in high school, you're not going to be friends with those people much longer. Once you go to college, you're going to separate from everyone besides pretty much your best friends. So just be prepared for that. And life's going to change, and you move on and you do things. You won't have those same friends anymore. And I think I wanted to stay connected to that for a long time. I couldn't, and realized, it's better not to. Find what you truly love and go after it. It's not illegal to move to another state. It's not. People do it all the time. Like in my town, when I was moving to Los Angeles, it was like I was running away, you're abandoning it. No, it's just, I don't want to live here. I want to live somewhere else. It's a free country. I would go do that. There's no problem with it. There's nothing wrong with it. But in a small town, it's like you're turning your back on them, or you know, it's I don't know. Overall, I'm happy to be here in Los Angeles. I'm happy I'm happy it's the first Sunday of NFL. Happy you guys watch me. I'm happy for this channel. I'm in a grateful mood today. I'm just gonna say what I'm happy for. Let's stop these last topics. Let's just say we got Kanye West Sunday services going on. I'd love to see that. I'd pay a lot of money to see what the hell goes on there. Lil Wayne's Louisiana. And really quick, Kanye West, you think he'll run for president ever? I think he will. Or run a cult, one of the two. Lil Wayne's Louisiana Fest in New Orleans was disrupted by a shooting scare. Oh, okay. I thought it was an actual shooting. Just a scare. Like I said, get the new IDK album, get the new Earth Gang album, Mirrorland. If you haven't done that, get that right away. Earth Gang was on like Jimmy Kimmel or something the other day. Wild, that's crazy. That's a J. Cole power. You know, Post Malone just came out. I haven't listened to it. The new XXX album came out. What else came out? Let me look on that. Lil Got It came out. I haven't heard that. Childish Major. I haven't heard that. So check out those albums. We'll talk about them later. You know, I don't have much else to say here. I guess this is kind of my therapy session. I apologize to you guys. I just realized I'm using this camera as a therapist, and I apologize for that. Next episode tomorrow, we will get back to hip-hop completely. Rap news. I might do maybe album reviews. Maybe I'll listen to Post Malone and IDK and stuff, do strictly album reviews. I don't know. I wish I could tell you, but I like to mix it up. I don't like to plan too much until, like how I always studied for tests. I only studied an hour or two beforehand. I never had to do the whole cramming for days and days and all that, you know, all-nighter studying. I just needed to study 2 to 3 hours before the test, cram it all in, and be fresh and go, and I'd almost ace it. So I just know right before what I'll do, but maybe I'll see how this new Post Malone album is. We'll do album reviews tomorrow, maybe. I'm not promising anything here. Don't get excited. You know, that's how strict I am. Who knows what I'll do? Alright guys, thank you guys. If you actually watched this whole video, I wish I could give you some sort of gift or fucking some flowers, something I could give you. Thank you for watching this. Thank you for all the support. Whoever supports me out there, I appreciate it. I love you. And I'll be giving you videos every day, for better or for worse. Who knows what I'll talk about. It might become like a diary. Maybe it should be called I Feel Like Diarying. Might not work, but we'll see. Alright guys. This is Kevin KMAC McCarthy. This is I Feel Like Rhyming. Thank you for watching again. Thank you so much. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night, guys. Peace. And a great evening.